I mean, you'll have to ask Coach D that, but yeah, I mean, I've told Coach D since I showed up here I'll play whatever I need to help the team win. Put me a nose guard or corner, even though I don't look like either one of those, but whatever it takes to help the team win, I'll do it. So.
How does that change for you then, in terms of the skill set, the fundamentals?
A lot of it's very similar. It's just like little intricacies in calls or techniques that change, but it hasn't been a major adjustment at all.
You've been here for a few years now. What's it like for you now this season to know you have that chance to step into the starting lineup?
It's awesome. I mean, that's what you hope for when you come to play for Boise State, to get out there, run out there on the blue, starting defense. But you know, we're just out there trying to get 2% better each day. That's what we talk about, and that's what our whole room's trying to do, and that's what I'm trying to do personally.
Is it tough to have to put in the kind of work that you do, knowing that you're maybe not going to play on Saturdays?
No, it's not tough at all. It's just what being a Bronco is.
Who's been taking the first and second team reps the last week?
Me, Isaiah, Andrew Simpson, Brandon Hawkins, we're all splitting them.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. So, I mean, you guys are still, I mean, it's still up in the air who's going to win that job.
Yeah, I mean, it's another question for Coach Danielson, but yeah.
What have you seen out of Isaiah so far? How's he, I think he's got to play more space and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, Isaiah, he's not just a great football player, but a great kid, and he's been awesome to have in our room. He brings energy every single day. He brings a great attitude. We love having him in there. He's going to help us a lot for sure.
How much do you enjoy your role? I mean, I know like there's probably times where you wanted to play more, but you've been here a while now. You've made an impact, especially on special teams, and you're pretty knowledgeable. So how have you enjoyed your role?
To be honest with you, I just love being a Bronco. Like, nothing feels better than running out there in front of 40,000 fans, whether you're running out with the first team defense or running down on kickoff or covering a punt or blocking someone on KOR. Like, just being a Bronco is the ultimate feeling, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know like if there's much else to say about that, but just I love being a Bronco.
When you look around and see who you have on this defense, I mean, you guys get a sense like it could be a pretty special group this year?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of talent. Like, I'm sure you guys know, we're returning a lot of guys, and like I said earlier, we're just trying to become 2% better every day. Like, nothing's set in stone. We know that like all that preseason stuff, like, it's cool and all, but we have to go prove that when the season starts. And
you and Brandon Hawkins are pretty close. Your roommates, I believe, right? What's it like to be competing against him for the same reps?
I mean, it's just kind of a byproduct of the game, you know. Like, when we go home, there's no hard feelings or anything. Like, nothing's changed between us at all. We're still really close.
Well, tell me about Deshaun Misa. He came in with a lot of fanfare. Eastside Catholic, good get for this program. Plays linebacker. Like, haven't heard a lot about him since practice started. What's up with him?
Hunter is an awesome kid. He is super smart. He's picking up the defense really well.
Hunter?
Hunter, Deshaun, it's kind of, they go back and forth. But yeah, he'll be a really good player for us, for sure. Very smart kid, awesome kid as well. Love to be around him.
You say you love being a Bronco. Like, what is it? Like, what is it about it that you love so much?
Man, just the brotherhood that we have, you know. I feel like it's different than a lot of places. I think that when you go out there, no matter what your role is, your brothers want to see you succeed, and I feel like that's just a big driving force. Is what makes us really good.
You know, we're a little over a week into fall camp. What is the general feeling? How's it going?
I think guys are excited for sure. Yeah, I think there's a really good feeling out there. We're competing really well against the offense and with each other, and I think it's going to pay off come here in a few weeks.
Have you noticed anything different? Whether it be, I don't know, intensity of practice, how much you guys are able to get done? Is there a noticeable difference at all?
I think guys are just being very intentional with how we approach practice. You know, we're going out there, like I said, energy's up. Guys are fired up to be out there. Guys are going out there to put the work in. You know, we're not taking any shortcuts. We're just fired up, great energy, all that.
In terms of your game, what you wanted to improve on from last season, the off season coming into fall camp, what are you trying to do to catch the coach's eye to try to win that spot?
I'm looking just to kind of like be a field general, you know, like handle all the communication, the pre-snap, be where I need to be at all times, like just play sideline to sideline faster than anybody else, you know, just become more of like an instinctual football player, and that comes with preparation and all that.
I know the spots are similar, but the will spot, what in terms of your game, how does that fit it differently, or what's different about it for you?
It's a lot more similar than might be expected. There's obviously less space in the boundary, but when it comes to like techniques and scheme, it's not like any huge changes. So it hasn't been a crazy adjustment or anything.
What's going on with your beard?
The beard?
Anything?
No, I started growing it when COVID happened, and I just liked it.
You have not shaved since COVID.
I haven't shaved my face, no, but I've like trimmed the beard up and stuff. Yeah.
Who's a better beard, you or Ben?
I think Ben Dooley's got me right now. Yeah, but we have a bunch of great beards on the team right now. Like, Will just walked by 2. Dimitri's growing 1. Divine's growing 1. Dallas is growing 1. Cade's growing 1. We got a bunch of great beards going right now. It's firing me up.
Take me back to the recruiting process. What was it that convinced you that Boise State was the right place for you?
The second I walked in those doors for the first time, I knew this is where I wanted to come. It's just, like I said earlier, that family atmosphere. And not just like Boise State, but the city of Boise felt like home. It felt like somewhere I just needed to be, you know.
Did you come in on Scally or as a walk-on?
On Scully. Okay. Yeah, I enrolled early in 2018.
Do you have a ring from 2019?
I do, yes.
There's so much talent that returns on this defense. And it's kind of that little linebacker spot, something that you guys got to figure out.
Right.
So is there a pressure, a sense of urgency to make sure that you guys can lock that thing down regardless of who wins that position?
Yeah, I'd say there's always a sense of urgency with everything we do, but we have a bunch of really talented guys competing for that spot, and guys that are working their tails off and not only want to win the job, but don't want to let their teammates down. So it means a lot to the guys that are competing for that spot, and I don't think there's any pressure, to answer your question.
Riley Wimpy was kind of the emotional leader of that linebacker room for the last 5 years, right? Who is that guy this year?
In the linebacker room or on the defense?
Linebacker room or defense, whatever. I mean, whatever works.
On the defense, right now, I would say Ty Jones. He's stepped up a lot in his leadership role. He's taking control out there. He's become a lot more vocal, and guys are responding to it.
The trend in college football right now is if a recruit comes in, doesn't play for 2 or 3 years, they're in the transfer portal in 10 seconds. That hasn't happened a lot around here, and there's guys like you and Brandon and plenty of others who've stuck around and are competing for a starting spot. Why do you think so many of you guys are staying here rather than, like everyone else, just jumping in the transfer portal?
This place is built on guys like that, guys that came in, maybe weren't ready to play right away, maybe weren't the biggest recruits, but they came in, they worked their tails off to get stronger in the weight room, to get smart on the football field, and when their time came, they were ready. And that's what this place has been built on. That's what will continue to move this place forward.
What's your role going to be for Saturday's scrimmage? I'm sure that's a big deal for your position in particular. What have you been told in that regard?
I haven't been told anything. That's another question for Coach Danielson.
Does Zeke know? I mean, you've played behind him some, you're playing next to him some now. What's Zeke bring to that room and from on field and off the field?
Zeke's another, like, I can't say enough good things about Zeke. Like, not just, like I've said this a lot today, but not just a great football player, but an even better dude. Like, love being around him outside the field. He handles his business in the meeting rooms. He handles his business on the field. You know you're going to get the same Zeke Noah every single day when you show up.
I'm sure him deciding to come back for his 6th season obviously impacted playing time, maybe for a guy like you too. I mean, what's it like just to have him back again, and you know, all the experience and knowledge and everything he brings to the table?
It's awesome. It's great when we can get the opportunity to return that experience, that knowledge, be able to help not just teach me, but teach the younger freshmen we have, and not just teach them football, but teach them how to be a Bronco and how to do things the right way.
Coach Danielson kind of raved about what Dimitri has done these last couple of weeks. I know it's not the exact same position group, but similar. Do you have any good Dimitri stories?
Dimitri stories. Not off the top of my head, but he is
Then
an
what
awesome
makes him
dude.
such a effective player on the field, and how has he changed the last year after that injury?
He is another just very high energy dude. Like, he's going to get to the football no matter where it is. You can always count on him to do his job. He's going to be in the right spot when he needs to, and he's going to make that play where you think someone might not be able to make it. He's going to be there to make that play.
What do you take away from Andy as he approaches year 2? Have you seen, has he been different at all, or what do you admire about the way that he goes about his business?
Coach Alice, he is awesome. Like, he's also, like I said, Zeke. He's the same Zeke know every day. Coach Alice is the same every day. Like, he expects a lot from us, and that's just the Boise State way, and we get that done. You know, he brings energy. He fires the team up when we need to. He calms us down when we need to be calmed down, and he has a really good grasp on our team and how to move us forward in the right direction.